Jordan, 103.5 Kiss FM, sitting down with newcomer Austin George. What's going on, man?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I've been checking out your music between Blue Bonnets and Hands on You, and I kind of want to just dive into who you are as an artist. Like what decided or what made you decide like this is what you want to do? Where your influences from? Give us the breakdown.
I started messing around, like got like a cracked version of FL Studio. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but in when I was like a freshman in high school from one of my friends, and I thought it was like the coolest thing to be like, oh yeah, like I make beats and like I sell them out to people, and I used to try to sell them to people and they were not buying, them beats were trash. So, I had to figure out, a way, if I'm not going to sell them to anybody, how am I going to make use of these beats? So I just started getting on them myself back like when I was like a sophomore in high school, but I was just like messing around every once in a while, just doing it for fun. But when I was like a senior in high school, I had like a video on TikTok go viral. It was like related to like my music. And it was like me doing a feature over another artist's song. So it happened to be like a Doja Cat song that was popping a while ago. And I put a feature on it, like an open verse. And that kind of gained some traction. And then my team reached out to me from there. And I kind of realized that it was like a serious thing that I could like have a real opportunity at. So when that happened, I was like, it's time to get serious about this. And I moved out to LA and I just, went full force at it.
Definitely. And I love the cracked FL Studio. I think everybody did that at one point or another.
For sure.
I had made beats in high school and like same situation. Thought I was going to sell them. They were whack. They were so trash, but
yeah,
you got to make it work. So you're out in LA. You've got the song Blue Bonnets and the video. How did all that come together?
Well, I've been in LA for about like 3 months. And I was just kind of getting used to being an artist and like recording every day and really taking it seriously to the highest amount. And so I was like making a bunch of songs, and I'm really like picky on what I want to release and what I want to put out. So it's like I was just making a bunch of music and kind of sorting through all the trash and all the dirty water to try to get to the clean water. And Blue Bonnets, I just felt like was, part of that clean water and the first kind of breakthrough that I made after like 3 months of being in LA. And I made it, and I was, content with it and happy with putting out to the world. So we did that. And then Hands on You was the next one.
Hands on You, being your second single, I think it's wildly smooth, man. For being a young artist, I think like that song itself, I was like, wow, like this is such a cohesive song. A lot of people come through us, send us music all the time. And I'm like, okay, they got a little bit of something there, or, they need to do this or that. That was a song where I was like, whoa, I got to run that back again. That was impressive, man. I really enjoyed Hands on You. How did just the writing process, that whole thing come together? Because I'd love to pick your brain on that.
Well, first of all, thank you for saying that. That's like, I really appreciate that. But
yeah,
Hands on You was kind of a decision that we were making between. I don't even know if I wanted to release that song before it came out, and we were deciding between that song and a whole nother song. And like, I guess fortunately, like we couldn't figure out the instrumental for the other song, so we ended up going with Hands on You, and it turned out fine. But the day we wrote that, I was working with the producer that I've worked with a lot, like almost every day. His name's Kinder, and then another writer named Jesse Fink. And Jesse kind of came in the studio with this kind of the first like this idea of a voice memo that he kind of thought of in the shower. He said he was like, yo, I came in and I thought of this in the shower. And I was like, all right, Jesse, like, yeah, you definitely thought of this in the shower, but then he can't, because he comes in and he's like has this riff of like somewhat of what the hook is now, but it was a lot different when he did it. And I kind of took that melody that he did for the idea of the hook and then made it my own, and kind of extended it, and we have the original voice memo, but he came in with that kind of concept of an idea, and then I just ran with it. And then for the verses, and my usual process is usually just going in the booth and punching in and doing it that way. So the rest of the song is pretty much punched in and freestyled.
That's what's up, man. That shout out to Shower, because some of the best thoughts happen in there. And that one, like I said, very, very smooth track. I hope more people, latch on to Hands on You, because that is incredible. So, Austin George, if you could explain who you are as an artist in 3 words, what would they be?
I'm that's funny, so many things I could say. Horrible, awful, what are some words? I'm just one of the new generation of artists, one of these new artists that takes inspiration from, people like Drake, people like, I'm young enough to be able to take inspiration from people like Drake. And I'm also, my dad's old enough for me to be able to like take inspiration from bands like the Eagles. And, hearing that growing up, it was like a big part of my upbringing and something that I really loved. So trying to kind of like mesh those things together and make what I like is my main priority. I just be trying to make what I think sounds good, So
Hell yeah. For sure. So I ask this to a lot of artists every time I get to sit down with them. Let's say, totally hypothetical situation. It gets a little dark. I just want to preface. Meteors coming to Earth, right? It's going to take all of us out. You maybe have 3 minutes, 45 seconds. You get to play one song. What song are you playing?
Ooh, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. That's a hard one. That is a hard, because I've thought about, my favorite song of all time before.
Right.
And I've never had like a solid answer, but I guess for the purpose of this, little exercise of 3 minutes and 45 seconds, I'm just going to have to say Don't by Bryson Tiller.
Okay.
Bryson Tiller is a huge, I really like Bryson Tiller.
I'm a big Bryson Tiller fan as well. The song Don't to The World Ending would be very...
Like, don't,
don't, yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
That'd be bad funny. All right, man. What's coming out next for Austin George? What do you got on the way? Is there a video for Hands on You? Are there collaborations coming? Whatever you can tell us, at least what you can share, what's next?
I'm just gonna keep rolling these singles out and trying to just get make as much music as possible and keep rolling these singles out, keep having fun, keep making what I like. And there's no really like video right now for Hands on You we're talking about, but maybe for the next song or the song after that. But my plan is just to keep on going and stay down, stay grateful, and keep on trying to work as hard and make what I like.
Hell yeah, man. Awesome. Love to hear that. I like your energy. Can't wait to see what you do in the future. Thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you, bro.